Hello everyone, Joe Kerins, Certified College Planning Specialist with Paradigm Financial Group and Elite Collegiate Planning. Here to give some more elite college knowledge and doing a video. I did some previous videos about, as students are starting to build their school list, to how to really understand which schools you may be able to afford as a family or which schools are unaffordable or someone's going to be going into a tremendous amount of debt to get through 4 years. So this is the third part. If you haven't seen the other ones there's a previous one about expected family contribution, cost of attendance, and the different ways and how your family need is calculated. Today I'm going to get into how schools meet your family need, because not only do schools meet a different percentage of need, but then it gets into another aspect where schools meet need differently. And there's really, when it comes to financial side, there's two types of aid that exist. Number one, there's something called gift aid. Now, gift aid is made up in grants and scholarships. And I know a lot of you probably think of scholarships being an athletic scholarship or an academic scholarship. Not the case. Essentially, I kind of look at this as it's a tuition discount. All right, this is money that never has to be paid back to the school. They are giving you a discount. They are taking money off of their sticker price that never has to be paid back again. The other type of aid that exists is what's called self-help. Now, self-help is money that's given to you, and it's technically, they still call it financial aid, but it's really given to you in a loan or what's called a work study. So realistically, what that means is someone's going to have to pay this back, okay? Usually it's always on the student, but it's basically saying, hey, we'll help you out in that you don't necessarily have to pay this money maybe right now, but you are going to have to pay it back in the future. So when you're starting to look at how schools, not just how much need do they meet, you also need to know, okay, well, what percentage of what they're going to give is made up in gift aid, free money, green money, right? Or red money, money that's going to have to be paid back in maybe a loan or a work study. So as you're building your school list, again, need to go through this entire formula with every school. The cost of attendance minus your EFC equals your need. Well, how much of the need at each school do you have? And then what percentage of that need does the schools that you're looking at meet? And then what percentage of that you're going to get is in free money or money that you're going to have to pay back. And understanding this full formula can help you really determine if a school can be affordable for you and your family or if it can't be. And these are the steps that you really have to take when building a good list, so you can find the school that doesn't just mean, hey, this is a good fit, they have my major for me, but also financially, that when you finish school, you won't look back on it and say, man, I paid way too much for this, where I could have gone somewhere cheaper. And the reality is that, sometimes the private schools, because of this formula, if a school meets 100% of need with no student loans, if you have a $20,000 EFC, you can go to a school that may cost $75,000 for less than the state school where you qualify for nothing. So you really need to understand how the system works, how financial aid works, what the cost of attendance and how much need is met to really hone in on schools that are a good fit financially for you and your family. I hope this helps, find schools, for you that can be affordable. You can learn more on our other videos or always contact us. But we're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, Instagram. We're all over social media, so feel free to like, subscribe, and stay up to date on some other tips. But as you're building this list, make sure that we are talking finances and understand that just because a school's sticker price may be $75,000, does not always necessarily mean that that's what you're going to pay, but you have to go through this entire exercise to really understand what you may pay out of pocket. Until next time, I'm Joe Kerins. This is some Elite College Knowledge. I look forward to seeing you again soon.